welcome back. I hope you all had a great weekend. I had a fantastic weekend. If you follow me on any social media, you know I went to Beautycon Dallas. It was so much fun. I had a blast, and we went shopping before Beautycon. We went to Sephora. We hit up MAC because their new their eyeshadow pans are at a new price. So instead of like $10 or $12, they're only $6. So I got some stuff at MAC, and then Beautycon gave us a huge bag of goodies, and I'm going to kind of explain all that as I go, but I wanted to show you guys what all I picked up in case you want some more reviews or further thoughts on these products. And I'm going to start out with the stuff that I buy because I think some people don't like to watch like swag videos. So let's get started. This is insane. And let's just start off, like I said, with the stuff that I bought. I did get 4 MAC eyeshadows because they're at such a low price now. I mean, they're the same price as Makeup Geek, you know? And I got this one in Steamy, which was a really pretty green. I should have wore that today. And then I got Red Brick. Have you guys seen Red Brick? This is amazing. I have never heard or seen it, and I love it. This one's in the color Sushi Flower. It's a really fun pink. I don't know. I got some different shades. And then I got this one, which I think is a staple in a lot of people's collection. It's Bamboo. So I just got them in a pan because I like to put them in a palette. And I wanted to get some at that low price, you guys. And that's a permanent price. And then I was with Leslie, Lip Gloss Leslie, and she had mentioned this mineralized blush, and it's in the color Petal Power. She mentioned it, I believe, in last week's favorites. And when I was there, I was like, I'm gonna have to swatch it. And she was like, no, you need it. And I swatched it, and I was like, yes. It's like, you know what it's like? It is like NARS Orgasm for the pale girl. Like, it's peachy with some golden in it, but then it's light, you know? Like, Orgasm sometimes looks overpowering on my skin, so I love that. And then I got this, you guys. I have never seen this. It's in the color Smoky Mauve, and it is one of their extra dimension eyeshadows. And I don't know, I think this was limited at one point, but now it's back in the permanent selection. I don't have any of these extra dimension shadows, but when I swatched this one, I was like, what? Why do I not have that? Look at the dimension in that. So I had to get that. Like, I had to. I have been hearing Melissa, Mel MPHS, talk about this Amplified Cream Lipstick in Cosmo for a couple of weeks now. She mentions it on Periscope. She's mentioned it in the favorites. And they didn't have it sitting out. So when I open it right now, it's going to be the first time I've seen it live with you guys. Oh yeah, it's just the perfect everyday lipstick color, and it looks great on Melissa. Look at that. That's perfect. This is the kind of colors I like, and it feels good. What is this, an amplified? Yeah, but it feels like a cream sheen. Honestly, it's super creamy, so I'm glad I got that. And then this lip gloss has literally been on my wish list. I don't know why I've never picked it up, but I've heard people talk about Oyster Girl, and look at it. And whenever I swatched it in the store, I was like, meh. But I've seen people use it. I've seen it in action. It's just, you won't even really be able to see it, but it's just one of those clear glosses that gives any lipstick dimension. So I'm glad I finally got Oyster Girl. And then we moseyed on over to Sephora. Of course we did. And I got the Bite Beauty lipstick in Sugarcane. I recently talked about Saki on one of my videos, and I like the formula. It's not as creamy as the old formula, but it is a lot more long wearing. Like, I wore Saki to Beautycon and I didn't even touch it all day, and I was there like 8 hours at least. But this is just this pulls a little bit more cool toned, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and I was excited to get it. And then they have a 100-point perk. So if you have 100 points at Sephora and you want to kind of try this formula, get this one. That's a darker shade. It's in the color Radish. Actually, I know this is like a dark berry, but I didn't even look at it. Oh, it's like a dark pink. It's not even a berry. This is perfect springtime. Ooh, that's pretty. So I'm glad I got that too. That's not a color that I would usually buy in the full size, but I love it. I'm glad it was offered for 100 points. And then what else did I get? Okay, this I have on my face today, and this is all I'm wearing. I'm not wearing foundation. I'm literally about to go to my house. We're building a house. I'm going there to work. So I just put on a BB cream, and this is the Boscia BB cream. I actually wore this at Beautycon too, but I really like this. It doesn't have a ton of coverage, but you can build it up and it looks so natural on the skin. Now I have like concealer and powder and all of that on, but I really like this BB cream. So if you haven't tried it, I recommend it. The next thing I'm super excited about is the Pure Liquid Veil. Now you guys know I tried the Sephora Airbrush like spray mist foundation and I love it. I love it so much. But this one is another spray and it says it's infused with liquid crystals. Leslie said that it kind of gives you a really dewy, like luminous look, which I'm all about. So I'm excited to try this. If you want me to do like a demo or first impressions or a buy it on that, let me know. I have never tried anything from Pure Minerals. So I'm really excited to try that. And then what else? I guess that's it. And then let's talk about my Beautycon experience. So the night before Beautycon, they had a Kiehl's and StyleHaul like launch party or kickoff party to start the Beautycon weekend. And we went to it and we got some Kiehl's skincare, which I'm so excited because I have never tried anything from Kiehl's. So we got the Hydro Plumping Retexturizing Serum Concentrate. I'm really excited to try this. I'm actually almost out of my Sunday Riley skincare, so I might have to give this one a go. And then we got the eye cream from Kiehl's, and Leslie and I both used this when we were at our hotel. It's a really nourishing eye cream. We used it at night. And then a face cream, which, I mean, who couldn't use a face cream, you know? And a Kiehl's lip balm. I used this last night because my lips had lipstick on them for like 72 hours straight, which is not the norm for me. And I woke up with perfect lips. So this so far has been the winner of what I've tried from Kiehl's. And then this little nightly refining micro peel concentrate. It's a sample. I'll definitely try it and I will keep you guys up to date. And let me tell you guys, when we got to Beautycon, they handed us this bag. And it says Beautycon on it. It has handles. We were back in the talent section, so they handed us a bag and they were like, go around to the booths, get what you want, talk to the reps, and, you know, talk to the brands and, you know, just mingle or whatever. So that's what we did. And I was so excited. I'm always so excited. Let's start with this one. This is a makeup bag, and this was the NYX little booth. Look at this, all this stuff in it. This was all in the bag, and they were just like giving it to us. Ooh, I just put on Oyster Girl. I had to get a new SD card just now because mine filled up. And I just put on this MAC Oyster Girl on top of that dark lip, and look at the dimension it gives. This will go over any lipstick, I think. Okay. So back to the NYX stuff. I mean, they gave us tons of product. They gave us a couple of their new Vivid Bright liners, the glitter primer, which I've been dying to try, and they gave us a couple of their new glitter. Are these new? I think they are. And Makeup by Shayla. If y'all don't follow her on Instagram, she's amazing. She did a panel and she had this one on. This is in the color GLI04. Look, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to play with these. And then I know I already love the ombre blushes. This one's in the color Soft Flush, which I don't have. I have the mauve one called Mauve Me, and I really like it. I actually really like these two. I have two of them, but they're more of like neutral nude shades, and this is a bright pink one. This is really fun, and it's in the color Pink Bubbles and Caviar. How cute! And then a whole bunch of their, okay, let's see, I need to get some organization. Okay, some of their butter glosses they gave us, some of their matte lipsticks, and buttercream butter lipsticks, which I'm excited about those. We have the color correcting liquid primer, which I haven't delve into color correcting yet, so I'm glad that I got this to kind of test it out. And then a Born to Glow liquid illuminator. This is pretty. This is in pure gold. So I don't know how that's gonna work on my skin, but I love liquid illuminators. This would be good if your winter shades are a little bit too light for you and you're getting some color, or you self-tan. You could probably just put a squirt of this in your foundation and you would be good to go. So I'm super, oh, here's another color correcting one. This is the green, which helps redness, which I have right here. I should have used this today, but I'm excited to play with all that new NYX stuff. And then there were a couple of brands that I was like, holy cow, I am so glad y'all are here, because I wanted to talk to them and I wanted to, you know, I just love a lot, some of these brands so much. And the next one, when I saw Maybelline was there, you guys, I almost had a meltdown. I was so excited. I have not tried this. I hadn't tried this yet, but I did use it today. This is what I have on for my highlight, bronzer, contour. No, contour, blush, and highlight. And this is the light one, light to medium. Have you guys tried this yet? I know it just came out. So many drugstore brands are coming out with these kind of trios that has a highlighter, bronzer, and blush in it, and I love that. Because that's one thing that I love about higher end makeup. A lot of time they have these palettes that make it so convenient. So I'm so glad Maybelline came out with that. And like I said, I used it today. It looks beautiful. This is the light to medium, so it looks super natural. It's not going to give you like a chiseled cheekbone, but you can build it. So love that a lot. And then stop it. You guys probably heard me talk about the Vivid Matte Liquid lip color in Nude Thrill a couple of weeks ago. Well, they had all the other ones and I was like, what? So if you guys want me to do maybe a lip swatch, let me know, because I don't want to swatch everything in this video. But this is the one that I have on today, and it's in the color Possessed Plum. And I mean, it's just so pretty. I love the formula. Look at the pigment. Really? That's insane. I love the formula of these. They're so pigmented, but they're so comfortable. It's not like the normal liquid lipstick where it dries like the ColourPop ones. This more reminds me of the Ofra formula, and I love it. It's like a moussey consistency. And then they have this Lash Sensational mascara, and the way she explained this to me is it has like some oils in it and stuff that actually help your lashes to stay healthy and strong, kind of condition them. So I love the pink one. You know, it comes in a pink tube, but this is a new formula. So I was interested in that. And then I've seen people talk about this. It's the Master Precise Skinny Liner in black. And it's just a really skinny eyeliner, which would be great like in the waterline if you want a really precise skinny line on the upper lash line. I'm excited about this too. I'm excited. Can y'all tell? And then Tarte was there, and they gave us their new Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara, which, hello, I'm so excited about this. And the Tarte girl was so sweet. So I'm excited to try this too. And then Garnier was there. I already love this product. It's the micellar water. They have the blue one and the pink one. I got the pink one. I have the blue one, but I feel like it leaves some kind of weird film on my face. The pink one does not, and I highly recommend this. I used to be just hardcore Bioderma all the time, and now since I've tried this, I will never buy the Bioderma again, because that's like a fraction of the cost, and you can pick it up at Walgreens, you know? And then Lime Crime was there. I have not really tried a lot of Lime Crime products, but and I didn't really get to talk to her very much, but they gave us their Venus palette, which looks like a really fun palette, to be honest. It's not something I would normally kind of gravitate towards, because it's just a different collection of colors, but I'm excited to try it. So I will let you guys know. Can we just take a second, because the next brand, I was so excited. And you guys, I have a full dedicated review and video on my whole WEN experience. WEN is a cleansing conditioner. But did you know they had a perfume? Because I did not know this. This is in Spring Honey Lilac, and they have the same scent in the shampoo. So like you can shampoo your hair with this and then, you know, spray your body with this, and it's all one scent, and I love that. I'm so excited. And she had the bottle of WEN of this perfume out, and the bottle was even beautiful. So I had no clue that they had perfume. But keep an eye out for my video dedicated to WEN. Look at that. Oh, it's so girly and pretty, and it smells delicious. It's not like an overpowering smell. Like if you don't like perfumes, you would probably like this. But I've already filmed that other video, so I'll be posting that soon. I just have to edit it. But they gave us a whole bunch of bottles of their cleansing conditioner, which I'm excited for because I only use WEN exclusively. You know what else they gave us? This. Oh my gosh, this is such an unprofessional video. But their 613 line, they gave us a daily cleansing treatment, a styling cream, a replenishing treatment, and then I didn't know that they had a body cream. So this is their 613 body moisturizer. So I thought that was really cool. I was excited about that because I already love WEN, you know? Okay, this next one's funny, and I'm really gonna try this. It's the Completely Bare Hair Removal Experts. This is a wax strip kit from home. I'm probably gonna test it like on my arm. You guys, I think it would be a fun like vlog style video if I filmed myself trying this on my arm because it's no heat. It says it's easy to use. There's less bumps and irritation than shaving. I'm really interested in this, and they sell that at Ulta, she said. So let me know if you want me to do like a first impressions on that. And then Shea Moisture was there, which is sold at Target. And so they had their body scrub, their hand and body scrub. And then this is a weightless styling mousse, and it says Fruit Fusion Coconut Water, and it's, you know, for your hair. And I've never used a mousse. Like I was telling Leslie, I'm like, how do you even use a mousse? So I'm going to try this and I'll let you know because I guess it just kind of gives your hair some texture, which I'm all about. And then speaking of texture, Redken was there too. And she had a whole bunch of hairsprays. And I told her, I'm like, I don't really use a lot of hairspray. Like, you know, I only wash my hair once a week, so I don't want a lot of product buildup, but I do like texture. And she was like, I have the thing for you. And this is a dry finishing spray to hold, and it gives you a full wind swept effect. It's called the Wind Blown 05. So she said you can still run your fingers through your hair, but it gives it some texture. So yay, I'm excited for that. And then Ardell, I won't go through this whole thing, but Ardell gave us a bag of like their most popular lashes. And also, first of all, have y'all seen the Ardell Adore lashes? They're perfect. When I saw these, I was like, this is perfect for the everyday girl. Someone who doesn't want big, huge glam lashes every day, or even like a teenager for prom. I thought those were so cute. And I have never seen those Adore, like the Adore line. And then of course the 110s were in there. When I walked up, she was like, this is our best selling stuff. And I was like, I know the 110s are in there. And she's like, yes, in a multi-pack. And then I guess they have some brow products too, like a brow pencil. And I don't know, I was interested. And then this brow kit. So I'm excited about that. The funniest thing that I bought, or I didn't buy this, but the funniest thing that they gave us, which is probably the one that'll get most use, is this little brand called Hollywood, I guess. And this is fashion tape. So this keeps like your straps from slipping into view. You know what I mean? You can like tape it down. It also will, if you have like a lower cut shirt and when you bend over you don't want it to like open up and show your boobies to everyone, you can like tape your shirt so it won't open. So I'm excited to have that because I need it. This next thing is those silicone covers, like nipple covers or nipple shields. This says it's a nipple concealer. It's a self-adhesive. You can use these 25 times. Literally, you guys, if you have ever seen me post like outfit posts or something, this ain't gonna cover my nipple because I have really big boobs, but you know, it's cool. And I gotta wear a bra. A lot of girls wear these when they're not wearing a bra with like low cut shirts or backless shirts. I gotta wear a bra. I have 3 kids and it ain't happening without one. But then they also have these oil blotting tissues, which I have bought these. I think I bought them in Ulta, like at the center kiosk when you're about to check out. And I really liked them. So, and it's such cute packaging. So I'm excited that they gave us those. And then I think we only have one more thing to talk about, and that's nail polish. Because there was two different lines or brands of nail polish. And the first one is China Glaze, which everybody's heard of China Glaze. They were letting you pick between their spring and summer collection. And so I got the spring one just because it's these pastels. I love pastel nail polishes, and I'm not going to go through them all, but I wanted to show you that they did let us get, there's 12 in here, which is really awesome and generous of them. Look at this color. Oh, so pretty. And then there's a couple of glitters in there, and I will link the whole spring collection down below, but look at this gold one. Like, all of these are so pretty. Now the summer line was really pretty too, and I was like, oh my god, how do I choose? But I love these like pastel kind of colors, so I went ahead and went with the spring. And then what are these? See, they're kind of like neutral colors, so that's what I got there. And then this other line, you guys, this is a brand new line, nail polish line. They're exclusively at Sally's Beauty Supply, which I have one really close to me, but it's called, oh my gosh, what is it called? It's Setch or Cinch, I don't know. But that's what I have on my nails today. And when I was talking to the lady, she said that basically it's a UV nail polish, but you don't have to sit it under a light, because you get, in your everyday wear, you get UV rays from the sun. And so it kind of, the sun and just wearing it for a couple days cures it. And so when you think it's going to start chipping after 2 days, that's when it's going to start building up that UV protection. I hope I'm making sense, but it sounded really intriguing. And so they gave us a base coat and then a top coat, which they call a sealant, and then like 10 nail colors. This is the one I have on today. It's called Cunning. So pretty. Okay, so I look like fall, but my nails look like spring, because Texas does not know what it's doing with its weather. But this is a really pretty spring color. And then some dark shades like this black one, this color, which I love. Some really pretty, look at that pink. It's like an iridescent pink purple shift. I'm so excited to try these a little bit more. I mean, I painted my nails with it today. It's super quick drying, which I was surprised with. And they do feel more like a gel nail manicure than a regular nail polish, like an Essie polish or whatever. It feels harder, but I'm excited to see how long it lasts. I'll update you guys in my Friday favorites and let you know like how many days it lasted, or if it's still on my nails by the end of the week. But that's it. Is that it? No, it's not. We met a rep from Bath & Body Works, which I was excited about, because who doesn't love Bath & Body Works? And I haven't tried this. I mean, it smells good, but can we just talk about how girly this packaging is? It's called Hello Beautiful. How pretty would this be just sitting on your vanity, reminding you that you're beautiful? And it's just so girly and pretty. This is so my style. And then she gave us a candle, if you can see that candle back there. So I was excited to talk to somebody from Bath & Body Works. She was super sweet, and I loved the whole experience. So that is it, I believe. This haul is way too long. I warned you guys that it was going to be insane. But if you want to see in-depth swatches, product reviews, a look with some of this stuff, let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.